So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Did JAMB jam you?
Yes, it actually did. But
how many times did it jam you?
just once.
Just once.
My experience was rather. It was
so it didn't jam you now. How did it jam if you wrote only once?
So I wrote JAMB. Oh, I wrote JAMB twice. First time was very, very good.
You can't even remember.
Okay.
And then the second time.
He really jammed you.
It was after pre-degree into a university, so I was already in the university, and then I wrote it again.
And then you wrote it again.
So I really don't remember that one.
Okay.
What about you?
I was just once. I think the score was 208.
Really?
But I had to use. I got in with a supplementary list and all of that, but it was just once.
So it seems like JAMB jammed a lot of people this year. What's the problem?
So, like, when we were entering school then, anything above 200 was very good. But then we got to a level, I think in the late noughties, where there was this guy who made, there was some people started making 300 and something, we started seeing 350, 360. People started tearing JAMB anyhow, you know, but then it's like something now happened and
So I feel, I don't know how to feel about this, because for a whole year, students were home.
Okay.
Right? The COVID year.
Yeah, the
pandemic.
Right?
So what was happening during that year? What were the young people doing during that year? Was it that they were not reading enough, or they were distracted, or because I kind of feel like, you know,
that has a role to play.
Yes, it has a role to play.
Yeah. But, you know,
so being a parent, you know, I'm thinking parents should also have probably looked into what their kids were, if you can really control them.
Let me say this. That we are used to, or kids these days, or this shouldn't be, but they're used to the brick and mortar type of, you know, blackboard and, you know, kind of education. What COVID did was change the entire dynamic.
Sure.
Now, if you were not equipped with the right tools to start a syllabus based on what was available, which is the internet and devices, then you can imagine that you would have certain kind of like wonky results in the end. So perhaps that was definitely one of the reasons, one of the factors.
So
some didn't have access to the internet, maybe. But then there was this past questions that we used to have. You still have past questions. I don't know if they still have.
I don't know. JAMB was, in fact, not only past questions. You have booklets that are sold. So they tell you JAMB questions, 1980
so
to
here's the argument.
2020.
The candidates claim that the syllabus was changed. So while they were reading other material for the exams, JAMB, they say, presented a totally different material for the exam. So they were reading something else. That's their argument. But JAMB is saying that
for 4 subjects, it's usually 4 subjects, right?
Per student, yes, of course, depending on the discipline you want to study in school and all that. I'd have loved to find out what the result was the previous year. But then one thing, it's computer-based now, right? Everybody writes on the computer. So there you had to tick on paper. So there was you had more room. It was more susceptible to, you know, to fraudulent practices then than now. With a computer, you should be able to see your result almost immediately. I've been in school even up until now where you're done, and in less than 5 seconds your result comes out. You see your results. So that should be the case. But you know, I don't know. Some people are blaming it on TikTok and videos. I don't know.
Some people are blaming it on online streaming platforms.
On trends and Instagram and all of that. Look, those things are here to stay.
They are here to stay. Maybe we should actually amend our the tools that are available to also imbibe some of these social media type of what you call them into the syllabus. Maybe that would be useful. If they find it useful, if they find it fun, maybe you can educate them using that.
TikTok, for instance, is very educational. I know a lot of people are using it for comedy and laughter and trends and what's that thing that they tell people to do?
I don't know. I'm not a TikTok guy.
But if you tick on educational aspects of TikTok, I've learned so much from TikTok.
Like
Chinese mathematics, by the way. Yes, that is true. I've learned Chinese mathematics
on TikTok.
To make very, very complicated multiplications like that.
Chinese have different.
Yeah, it is very interesting, and you start to wonder why you were taught a certain kind of way in school when it is this easy. Not just that, square roots and sums and stuff like that.
Some of them didn't know.
Easy after I learned that.
Some of them didn't know. Maybe some of them didn't know that.
So please, if JAMB jammed you, we commiserate with you and all. But hey, better luck next time, guys. Better luck next time.
Very ominous, but hey.
Oh dear.